What's up everybody, Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, what do we have here? We got some news. Apparently, HT has published this statement that comes from a source close to AH. So, take it with a grain of salt. Let's read it together. Says, hey, it's not in a good place, and is worried in general and financially speaking. She is definitely planning to appeal the court's decision, a source tells ET, not the one that came from the space and landed on the ground and phoned home. No, she feels very alone and like she lost a lot of friends. She said that people she hoped would support her didn't. I wonder who she's referring to. Also, this Rocket Man. Maybe he left with ET. The other Rocket Man. And also, the other friends that didn't show up on the stand, but just by video call. As for what's next for the Aquaman star, E.T., not the one that phoned home, source says that her plan, I'm trying not to say the name, plan now it's to focus on being a mom, spend quality time with her daughter, and stay out of the limelight. She's going to try not to do anything publicly for a while, the source adds. She's hopeful that after some time passes, she can slowly build her career back. Alright, I see already in this statement some kind of contradiction in between. First of all, wanting to gather sympathy, right? Being the underdog, rally her fans, and also the people that don't know much about the trial to feel to being portrayed as the underdog, the one that now is suffering the consequences. And this is already very quick, right? So I'm alleging this because I have no clue. We're just doing speculation here, all right? I'm just assuming that this is probably a PR just for that purpose, to keep the audience engaged, you know, the one that support, the one that don't know enough. And we know what is happening in the mainstream media, right? The mainstream media is writing hit pieces after hit pieces after hit pieces. I covered yesterday, they were literally like in the live we did together, 35 headlines which mostly distorted the reality of the verdict, or anyway, at least brought the attention on some other aspect, and by default creating a distorted version of the fact. So, and as you can see here, I can show you right now this Twitter user which is illuminating us with her statement saying, illuminating thread on the pro-DAP attempt to sway their base away from mainstream media towards conservative pseudo-media. What I think she's after, and I'm also alleging this, presumably, she's saying that mainstream media actually is reporting the truth, right? And those few outlets which they are choosing to narrate the facts are actually right-wing, extremist, activist media. I never thought I would be called as such in my life, honestly. It's really amazing. Luckily, there are some, like the one you just saw also in the little square there, and also other magazine which they're choosing to report the truth. Sarah Vine here from the Daily Mail says, it's AH herself who has proved a setback for women. When the news was announced that Johnny Depp had won his defamation case against AH, I was out with a girlfriend. We both instinctively let out a little whoop. Another friend texted me, I'm so pleased for Johnny. Even my mother couldn't resist. Johnny has achieved herd immunity, she messaged. And it's true. So much people have seen the trial. They find out who the narcissist is, who the manipulator is, who was the victim, right? In this case, the victim was the male, was Johnny. The Me Too movement should have Johnny in it as well as a victim, instead of being silenced. But no, the mainstream media mostly is writing hit pieces, but people are not having it. And as you can see here, this is an extension that it's used to basically show the dislikes on YouTube. You can find that out. I think also some other YouTubers have talked about this, also tech YouTubers, supposedly something that works. And as you can see, those videos of those interviews of AH lawyers Atlanta went around doing those now infamous interviews just one day after the verdict, you see people where they stand. People are not stupid. The mainstream media mostly is trying truly to gaslit us into believing their lies. This is preposterous, actually. I've said this many times. I say it also today. This is not about men against women. This is not about women against men. This is about us wanting the truth, being on the side of the truth. It's not even about Johnny Depp or that we are Johnny Depp fans. In this case, the victim is the male, is the guy, is Johnny Depp. We stand with the truth and we stand with Johnny Depp. Not with the lies, not with the manipulation, not trying to rally like those that don't know enough and through sympathy or whatever, they might go in, supporting already somebody that has caused a lot of damage. And they cannot even wait few days. They're already trying to rally that kind of support. And amazing part to me is that in all of this statement, first of all, you see like there is disappointment, like blaming already the friends, right? She, in this statement, this is already like blaming the friends. Like it's also the friends' fault now. Nobody's running to her aid. All the people that were supposed to help are not there. And at the same time, she's trying to appear like, like of doing good things, which I wish would be the case. I'm all for that. Yes, please do. Take care of your child. Work on yourself, most importantly, because otherwise it's going to reflect on their poor soul as well. So we are all for that. My channel is not about trolling, it's not about hating, but we have to remember where this came from, right? There are consequences that Johnny Depp had to go through those 6-7 years, and he went through them. He lost work. 2 days after those allegations came out, he was fired by Disney. It was unemployable. He made just one tiny movie, which is also a great movie, which is, I suppose, also produced by him, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. In 2019. And the only reason why he survived, because he was already a big star. He probably had already still, despite everything, a big net worth. So he didn't have to worry. But there are consequences. So let's not forget where this came from. What the consequences she's afraid now that she will experience came from somewhere, which are the lies, the manipulation, the gaslighting, accusing a person of something that he did not do, and he was proven to be innocent and actually to be the abused one. So let's not forget that when immediately, the PR agency here is trying to rally for the sympathy. And I'm not against that, like I said, my channel is not about hatred at all. But we also have not to forget where this has sprout from. And this statement already seems like, a statement where they don't want to take responsibility. They're still maintaining their line. And in the same process, they're already trying to garner, support around because of fear of consequences that Johnny had to go through for 7 years. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. And always spread love. Always spread love. I'll see you later in a live. Take care of yourself.